Hey there guys, CrossFlux here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Cookie Run OvenBreak. In the last two episodes, we covered the lengthy challenge of BreakOut Episode 1, Escape from the Witch's Oven, which was basically the introduction to this world of cookies and the basic foundation for the lore and whatnot. So in today's episode, we're going to take a step back and breathe a little bit. We're going to take it easy, and instead of running some lengthy marathon or anything like that, we're just going to cover two more trials, kind of like the first episode of this Let's Play. So, without further ado. Alright. So, we will eventually get into more of the stuff you see along the sides of the screen here. Events, guild, quests, and all that kind of stuff. Kind of the nuts and bolts of how this game works a little bit later. But I'm still starting out the Let's Play, so I definitely want to give you guys a good impression of what this game is like, because I really enjoy it. And so that's why I'm still going to give a couple more videos of content with like cookie trials and stuff like that. And I'll uncover more of the game as the Let's Play goes on. So today's trial is Cherry Blossom Cookie, which I absolutely love her design. I'm not normally a big fan of pink, but the color of pink they used for her is really pleasing, well, I guess because it's cherry blossoms. And also I like her biscuit briefcase. But let's take a quick look at who she is real quick before we start running with her. On a warm spring day, the first pink cherry blossoms were collected, then infused for a generous amount of time. Then this essence was used to create Cherry Blossom Cookie. Just by looking at her, you will feel splendid and warm inside. I can attest to that. With a tingle on both your cheeks, I cannot attest to that. On a perfect day, you can see her humming, trying to fly in the air with her umbrella open. She is most adorable when she offers you delicious sandwiches and tea, but watch out, when she starts to chat, you'll lose track of time. Well, I definitely don't want to lose track of time in this Let's Play. But, yeah, so her special ability lets her fly along the breeze, kind of like cherry blossoms in the wind. Ooh. And, yeah, she collects cherry blossom jellies along the way. So, pretty neat. And, of course, her pet is just a simple teacup. Don't know why there's so many sentient objects, but then again, cookies in this world are sentient, so I guess it's not that far-fetched of an idea. The first thing Cherry Blossom Cookie does at a picnic is to drink tea from her lovely teacup. No matter what the weather is like, it maintains the perfect temperature and blend. With this kind of teacup, you'll want to go on a picnic every single day. Definitely see why she's partnered with Cherry Blossom, since they both love picnics. Alright, and here we go. So this trial introduces us to the concept of winged bear jellies. Technically, we saw something similar to those in BreakOut Episode 1. Basically, if a jelly has wings on it, it's more or less stuck in its path. So even if you have magnetic effects, your cookie will not draw those kinds of jellies or coins or whatever it is to you. You basically have to collect it by jumping and running into it. So it makes it a little more challenging. But honestly, I kind of like that anyways, just because it puts more emphasis on the actual platforming, rather than just having a cookie with a special ability that does all the work for you. So, obviously this game is designed for kids and casual people. It's a mobile game, what do you expect? So, the challenge isn't going to be too great. It's mostly just about having fun, it's not really about the challenge. Although that's not to say that there isn't challenge to be had in this game. There's actually quite a few different modes, which obviously we'll get to later, that will definitely put your skills to the test, and are certain challenges that give me nightmares, and I consider myself pretty good at platforming. So, yeah, I'd definitely say it has a good mix of easy, casual, relaxing gameplay, as well as, you know, some challenge for those of you who like that kind of stuff. So, it's got a little bit of everything for everyone. I just love the attention to detail in this game as well. Like, just all the different sound effects that the cookies make. Every cookie is completely unique. They have all sorts of animations and in-between frames to make them really expressive and just really just come alive, which I guess you'd have to do to, you know, for the concept to work. It's about inanimate objects coming to life. So if they didn't really nail that part of the game, it really wouldn't be much of anything at all. And I am sucking pretty bad. I've already been hit twice. Normally I do much better than this, guys. You gotta take my word for it. It's the Let's Play curse. My brain's in two places at once. I'm trying to think of interesting stuff to talk about, while at the same time actually doing the interesting stuff. But I am not doing a good job. Alright. We'll fly into bonus time. And Cherry Blossom is ecstatic to be in bonus time. I also really like the design of her umbrella. How it kind of looks like a flower in bloom. Just all the different ideas they have for this game. It's really unique. They combine traditional ingredients like chocolate, sugar, caramel, stuff like that that you'd actually think of when you think of cookies. And they combine it with interesting stuff like cherry blossom. Like, how crazy is that? And we'll definitely see some weird cookie designs later on. And honestly, the weirder they are, the better they are, usually, in my opinion. But with that out of the way, guys, Cherry Blossom's trial is complete. But the video's not over yet. I think I've got time to fit one more trial in. There's a bunch of trials, so this will keep us busy for a while. And it's true because it rhymed. But this time, we're moving on to Whipped Cream Cookie. Again, another pink cookie. I don't know why they did two super pink cookies in a row as far as trials go. But if you can't tell from his mannerisms, he's a ballet dancer. Super artsy fartsy, not usually my cup of tea. See what I did there? But anyways, I really liked whipped cream as a flavor and topping, and so it's kind of cool to see whipped cream be represented in cookie form. But anyways, a graceful cookie, decorated with the tender, sweet whipped cream and shiny pearls. This cookie spends days looking at its own reflection on the surface of the lake and practicing pirouettes and pas. I think that was how no, that's definitely not how you pronounce that. I butchered it. It is said that Whipped Cream Cookie has learned the elegant ballet movements from the beautiful white swans. This romantic ballerino's eyes are filled with pure light, and smiles so gentle and serene it can calm the most furious storm. May his graceful ballet dance continue forever. Yes. Super artsy fartsy, but he's also really in tune to nature, and he finds beauty in everything, so I can appreciate that. And his pet is a rosette. Pretty little rosette, made of soft cream, likes dancing with Whipped Cream Cookie more than anything else. As they run, their dance gradually becomes more and more dramatic, and then reaches the culmination with a rain of tender cream rose petals. So Rosette's actually a pretty unique, or not unique, but interesting pet because it actually revives the cookie. So when paired with whipped cream after he goes down from energy loss, he'll come back for more. So remember what I talked about before when I said that this game is packed of details and unique animations? Well, Whipped Cream's even more special than that. He has his own unique song and extra animation assets in the form of his little wind-up toy box thing. That's part of his special ability. Not only that, but as you slide, he'll occasionally do different poses. I'm going to try and demonstrate that. And all sorts of different jumps have actually different animations too. So it encourages you to actually just keep jumping and sliding just to get all these different little poses. So it's kind of fun. You know, no gameplay repercussions or anything like that, but hey, more details the merrier, I say. Now, Whipped Cream Cookie actually has an event. I think it's still going on, if I'm not mistaken. It started back in November. Basically, when Cookie Run celebrated its 3-year anniversary, he got an event where you can basically max him out, level him up a whole bunch. They gave you sorts of little quests to do to really rank him up, and that's how I maxed him out and got his magic candy and all that kind of stuff. So, very occasionally they'll do that. They'll pick a cookie and they'll make it really easy for you to max him out. And Whipped Cream Cookie was an interesting choice because he's not really a fan favorite cookie as far as I'm aware, but he is definitely a good cookie for starting players to kind of get introduced to the concept of what it's like to run with those quote-unquote better cookies. Because he has a really good ability, and his pet giving him extra energy makes it good for both experienced and non-experienced players. Non-experienced. Inexperienced. What is my grammar in English today? Well, let's just enter bonus time and forget about my awful commentary. Peace. Except for my clicky keyboard. But what do you guys think on the debate of keyboards? Clicky or non-clicky? I'm on both sides of the extreme. A keyboard has to be either super mechanical clicky, kind of like this one that I have now, or it has to be super, super mushy membraney. But, you know, just like a regular, cheap, run-of-the-mill keyboard that usually comes with computers, those kinds of keyboards where they're just kind of in between, I don't know. That's not really my cup of tea. Jeez, I need to stop playing Cookie Run. I'm going to keep using Cup of Tea all day, every day. Maybe I should change it to Cup of Joe. Well, no, because I don't like coffee, so I wouldn't do that. Speech patterns are hard. Alright, so we're actually almost done. I didn't expect to get hit there, but I miscalculated a jump. So we're getting ready to reach our final crescendo. Alright guys, and with that second trial out of the way, I think I'm going to go ahead and call the episode. So, next time we'll probably start covering some of the small little details of the game. The nuts and bolts, the boring stuff, honestly. How quests work, how you actually unlock new cookies. I'll go over the different currency types, that kind of stuff. But I'll try to mix some fun in with it to keep you guys entertained. So, hope you all enjoyed today's episode for sure. And if you did, please stay tuned for the next one. Until then, have a blessed day.